All right, let us see if this is working now. Oh, cool. All right, can you hear me now? Let me know, Miss B. Let me know. You should be able to hear me now. Warning. The stream's come up by traits is lower than the recommended. Okay. Let me know, Miss B, if you can hear me now. I just turned on the mic. Yes. Thank you. Hey, Kaylee. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. How are you? Seriously, I'm checking in on my peeps to see how you guys are doing with this, shelter at home bit. And of course, with you, young lady, your digital learning. How are things going? Please tell mom and dad I say hello. We're just taking it one day at a time, even here. Good. Thank you, Kelly. Welcome for letting me know that you can hear me. But I just wanted to come and check in on you guys. I know that I have been gone for a very long time, and I will explain why in a moment when we get a little bit more viewers in. But like I said, I just wanted to come in and check in on you guys to make sure that everyone was okay. I am glad that you are okay, Kaylee. Good. I'm okay too. I'm just kind of bumping around the walls of my home, wishing I could be out. Now more than ever, I realize that I'm an extrovert, and being indoors is really not where I want to be 24/7. No. Of course, I miss my students, and I wish I could be in school with them, with you guys. Hi, Eliza. How are you? Hi. It's really not hard. I mean, you just have to study. What history are you guys doing in your grade? Let me know. In fifth grade, we did U.S. history. So what history are you guys doing now, or social studies? Let me know. But yeah, it's so good to be here. Like I said, this is just a check-in to see how you guys are doing. I'm not going to be crafting today. This is not a craft with me live. This is just a check-in. But I am going to be back making videos and crafting live with you guys. Yeah, because people aren't staying in. Hi, Liza. How are you? Thank you for checking in. Yeah, I had to go to the school today to get some things out of my classroom so that I could have continued with digital learning. And it was just so eerie, Eliza, being there without you guys. The building was so still. There was really no one in the building. The lights in the office were off. It was just a weird feeling being there without anyone there. So it's good. I should say not good, but I do miss you guys. Economics. Cuban Missile Crisis. We did that in fifth grade. Come on. You know we did. Of course, with not as much detail as you guys are probably doing it now. But just go back and look over your notes. So yeah, so I'm just here waiting for some more people to check in. Let me know how you guys have been doing with this shelter in place. Miss B or Miss Kelly, if you let me know how you guys have been doing, how you have been managing with just the day to day. Now that things are so different, it's really interesting how just at the drop of a dime life can change. And so I'm just interested to know how everyone else is coping and how you guys are doing. Yeah. So, Kaylee and Eliza, how are you guys doing? How's the family? How is everyone? And your brothers and sisters? Really? I didn't know that. Oh, wow. I might have to look him up. I did not know that at all. Interesting. You should have told him to come and tell me hi. He never did, so I didn't know. But when we go back, hopefully we'll be back soon. I'll be able to look out for him. Yeah, it would have been nice if he was in my class. I would have really liked that. I would have. Um, but yeah. Yeah, I'm bored too, Kaylee. I really getting in my car today and driving to the school was the highlight of my day today. And of course, not being outside for a week and a half almost. By the time I got outside and there was all this pollen, by the time I got home, I was sneezing and my eyes were itchy. But I would take that over, being in the house for 7 days. It's a long time. It's a bit much. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Don't put out too much information, Kaylee. You know that we're live, like open on the web. So stop giving me so much information. Matter of fact, I'm going to delete this post. Okay? And you understand why, of course. Hi, Miss Dorothy. It is good to be back. Very good to be back. I missed you guys. And today I'm just coming back to say, number one, why I was away for so long. And then number two, just coming to check on you guys, see how everyone is doing, making sure that you guys are okay with what they're calling the new normal, what we hope is really not what it's going to be. I was just explaining to the current audience that, now I know you would always see these posts on social media about whether you're an introvert or an extrovert. And okay, funny, haha. But now I understand what those posts were about, because now I understand that I'm an extrovert and I'm starting to get a little bit of cabin fever and wanting to get out of the house and do something. And of course, we can't do that, So good, Kaylee. I knew you would understand. Good girl. Yeah. So I just wanted to check on you guys and make sure that you were fine. Now, if you are currently online, please be sure to check in on the live chat so that I can acknowledge your presence. Let me know that you are here. Hi, JLR. I missed you too. How are you? How's your crafting been going? I'm just here to check in. Again, I keep saying it, but just to make sure that you guys are okay. I've missed you guys. And, time now is just different with everything that is happening. So I just wanted to, instead of leaving a note in on the community board, just actually show my face and talk to you guys for a bit. Okay. Thank you, Kaylee. Yes, I will be sure to have a good time during this Corona time. You guys take care of yourselves, take care of your family, tell mom and dad I say hello. And yes, please follow up with me. You have my email address. I would love that very much. All right? Yeah. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, so to my audience, so those of you who, oh, thank you, Dominique James. How are you? Thank you for logging on. So for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that I have been gone for a few months. The last time I checked, it was 2 months. And now that I checked again and I did the math, it has now been 4 months. I miss you too, Eliza. I really wish we were back in school. Really, really, and truly. And I say that with the bottom of my heart. I really miss you guys. And, you know, teaching digitally is just not, it's not, I would prefer to be with you guys in the classroom. So let's hope that and pray that, you know, the coronavirus gets in check somehow and that we will be back in school sooner than later. That is my hope. Okay. And so 4 months ago, I put on my last video, and in that last video, I think we made a Thanksgiving thing. Was it the Thanksgiving or maybe I can't remember. But anyway. Hi, Teresa. Yes, it is boring being cooped up in the house. Can't wait to get crafting. I know. This crafting and coming back is going to be my saving grace because we can't go out. And it's really starting to gnaw on my last nerve, if I have a last nerve left. And so you know, I need to put my mind elsewhere. But so 4 months ago, and what many of you may not have known was that I was actually in a doctoral program. I was in school to obtain a doctoral degree in education. And I think for a very long time, I was doing a good job juggling everything. My day job, my home, my kids, well, of course, you know, they're grown, but they're still, sometimes they need mama. My degree, and then whatever social life I could have squeezed out of it, and then crafting, because crafting has always been a safe space for me. Well, it came to the point where in my dissertation process, I had to make a decision. What am I going to do to get this finished and get it finished in a timely manner? And what am I going to take off of my plate to do so? In trying to make that decision, of course, my day job couldn't come off the plate. My children couldn't come off the plate. What else? There was a social life because, you know, you need to get out and, you know, just decompress sometimes. Couldn't get off the plate. And as I went down the list and trying to decide, the only thing that I really and truly could have let go of was crafting and making my videos. It took me all of, I want to say 6 weeks to make that decision, because I realized if I don't have that outlet that I'm sharing with people, then what is going to happen to my peace of mind and being able to decompress? And so anyway, as history will tell it, because I was gone for 4 months, I had to take a step back from the channel in order to finish something that was going to be, that has always been, I should say, a lifelong goal of mine, and that was becoming a doctor in the field of education. And so I set the channel aside, and I was able to finish, and I am excited to say that as of October 24th, I think it was, of 2019, I am now Dr. Danielle Walcott. So I am so excited for that. I was able to attain that goal, and because I have finished now, I can take that aspect of a whole chunk of time off of my plate and now be able to incorporate some other things in. Hi, Alexander. How are you? Yes. So this is why I have been away. And then by the time I finished the degree and the degree was conferred, there were a few other things that had to be done. You had to submit your dissertation to be published. You had to, get this done through the university and get that done through the university before, of course, they would release your diploma and your conference. And so that took up a few more weeks. And then after I did that, thank you very much, Teresa. Of course, after having done all of that and being on that journey, it took me 9 years, part-time, on and off. And I just decided, okay, now that this is done, I am going to decompress and take a break off from everything. So I literally binge watched TV to the point where my daughter got concerned. She's like, Ma, you're just watching too much TV. What are you doing? What are you doing? So I binge watched TV. I didn't want to see another book. Don't ask me to read anything unless, of course, I'm reading it or studying something for my job, teaching my students. But literally, I would go to work, do the very best I could with my students, plan the great lessons, interactive things for them to do, and I would come home and I would just veg out because my mind was just so tired. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Dorothy. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. So that is where I have been. Between completing my degree, like I said, and just taking some time to get my mind right, I have been off of this channel. But now I'm finding that, I don't want to say selfishly, but selfishly, that with being stuck in the house, I realized, okay, I can't watch TV, 24/7, or in between, hi Sonia, how are you? Or in between the time I'm digitally, teaching my students and coming up with lessons for them to do, I can't watch too much TV because I have to do this, I have to stay by my computer. So I realized, you know what, I need an outlet. It can't be a social outlet with social distancing that's going on now. So I am going to have to get back to my craft table, and I'm going to have to get back to my darlings. And so I'm back. Like I said earlier, I am here just to check in to make sure that everybody is doing okay. We're living in trying times, changing times, I should say, or let me not say changing. Let me say times that have changed with everything that is going on now. And so I just want to make sure that you guys are okay, that you have everything you need, that, you're living one day at a time and you're not stressing too much about anything. That would make my heart even happier. So Sonia, check in, let me know how you're doing. Lisa, Dorothy, Audrey, the same, and Teresa, just give me a brief comment letting me know that you guys are okay. I plan to start making videos. As a matter of fact, I have an idea for something I want to make. As I was setting up and getting ready for this, an idea immediately popped into my head. And so I may work on that tomorrow, if not tonight, if I get in the mood. And hopefully I will start to put out videos as soon as next week. But what I plan to do until that time is possibly check in with you guys. Maybe today's Wednesday, I can check in with you guys again on Friday, and quite possibly we can do Craft with Me live on Saturday. So if you like that, be sure to place that comment in the comment section below so I can read it live. And then definitely we're back and we're getting things started on our channel again so that we can craft together and learn one from the other. I truly missed that aspect of our channel. Truly. Okay, just wanting. Oh. What? Why would you want that, Lisa? Just wanting. If I'm reading that correctly, I don't know. But yeah, let me know. Thank you, Sonia. I am well. Like I said earlier, I'm going stir crazy. I have seen the jokes on social media running now for years. Oh, I'm an extrovert, I'm an introvert. And at one point I was like, who cares? But now that I'm stuck in my house, I do care because I realize I'm an extrovert and I need that social interaction. I went to school today. We got an email saying that they were shutting down the building at 12:30. And so if we needed anything, make sure to come in before then. So I went to school to get some things so that I could continue to create the digital lessons for my students. And I ran into one of my very good teacher friends. And of course we had to do an air hug, because we didn't want to get too close to each other. But it brought tears to my eyes because I just didn't realize how much I missed her, how much I missed people and that social interaction one to another. So I'm doing well. My kids and I are well, and the home is stocked. We need nothing, but that social interaction is really what's missing for me. So hopefully, sooner rather than later, we'll be able to go outside again. Audrey Burrows. Yes. So, rag rugs. Oh, cool. So you're a gardener, Dorothy. Awesome. That's my mom. My piece is crafting, her piece is gardening, and she has a love for orchids. So she's always, whether she's fertilizing her orchids or repotting her orchids or harvesting her orchids, that's what she does to get her peace of mind going. For me, it's crafting. But good. I never really liked the feeling of dirt or soil on my hands. But, I'm glad that you have found something to help you pass the time. Hi, Annette. How are you? So good to see you here today. Thank you for joining us. The standing question for tonight is just simply, how are you doing amidst our current situation? Hoping that you have everything you need and that you're doing well, that you have an outlet for getting rid of your stress. I'm tired of being in my house. Like I've said before, I need to go out. I need to see people. I need to do things, but it is what it is for now. And hopefully sooner rather than later, we will be able to. So that's what I'm hoping and crossing my fingers for. Really. Yeah. So I just wanted to come to check in on you guys today. Really not wanting much of anything but to connect with you guys so that I could say that I was back and I could find out how you guys are doing. I thank all of you for those of you who are here. I take it that you got the notification, which is why you're here. So I thank you for being here, for checking out this video, for participating in the live chat. I really and truly appreciate it. I miss you guys too, Annette. I really, really and truly did. I know, Eliza, play outside and other important things. That should have said, come to school, play outside, and then other important things, right? Yes, but I hear you. I wish I could go outside too. I'm going to have to start going for walks around my neighborhood just so I can just get out of the house. I wish you were back too. I miss you too, Alexander. I miss all of you. It's weird not being in school. It really, really is weird not being in school. You know, when we have snow days or we have inclement weather, everybody gets excited. Oh my gosh, it's a snow day. I can't wait. You know, what are we going to do? And I'm home for the day. But then now, Eliza, other important things like school, right? I got you. I got you. But, you know, when one day turns into 2, and 2 days turns into 3, and then 3 days turns into now we're on the second week, you know, we really sit and reflect and wonder, okay, is this time off really what we want? Or would we really rather be at school? Or even for the rest of you to be at work, you know, for those of you who are working at home, really self-reflecting. Hi, Rosa. Thank you for joining in. So you're doing fine. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. That's what I need to hear. Just checking in on you guys and making sure that you are all okay. I don't know if you heard when I said the reason why I was away, but the reason why I was away was because I needed to finish my doctoral program, which I did successfully, defended my dissertation. And as of October 24th, 2019, I am now Dr. Danielle. So there was some exciting news there, and I am happy that that part of my life is finished, and now I'm looking forward to doing even greater things, to writing some more, getting another book or 2 out hopefully by the end of this year. I'm in the sky is the limit and everything is just wide open for me. And so I'm excited about that. So I just wanted to share with you guys the reason why I was away. So any other questions for me? Anything you want to know? Like I said previously, for those of you who are just joining us, thank you very much, Sandra. For those of you who are just joining us, I am going to be checking in with you. Well, today, Wednesday, I will do another live check-in on Friday so that we can get reconnected and we can start putting videos out so that the system will start seeing that we're back. And then we will do, thank you, Lisa, thank you, Annette, thank you, JLR. And then we will do another, we will start with our live crafting, Craft With Me live again. So we will get that done on Saturday. What I will try to do tomorrow, perhaps, is send out a community post of all of the things you're going to need if you guys choose to craft with me live on Saturday, and then we will take it from there. We will be on at 7 o'clock on Saturday and 7 o'clock on Friday. And in the midst of those lives, I will be making videos, and my plan is to have those videos edited and published next week. All right. Thank you, Rosa. Hi, Angela. Thank you so much. I miss you guys too. It's so good to see you all coming in. I really, really missed you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, like I said, if you have any questions for me, let me know. If you have any suggestions, now that we're getting back to crafting, what are some things that you guys perhaps would like to see me do? I know that we have done centerpieces, we have done, wedding things, we have done some home decor pieces. What else might you guys be interested in that you would like to see me come up with a crafty idea for us to create together? So if you have some ideas, please be sure to put it in the live chat so that I can take some notes when the live chat is over. I would definitely like to hear from you. Yes, Rosa, thank you for noticing. Yes, I have. I have lost without any exercise. Of course, my trainer would scoff at me saying that, but hear me out. I have lost a total of 42 pounds from January 13th of this year. And I did it really and truly by watching, I would say jokingly, watching what I was not eating, like literally watching the food I could not eat, but watching what I was eating. I started doing some research on keto, and please, here's a disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not giving any recommendations. I'm just sharing with you guys what I have done. And I started doing some research on keto, the keto diet, and a coworker of mine actually gave me a starter pack, if you will, or some information in a packet of what she had done to get her journey started. And I tried it, and the starting point lasted for 14 days, and I did it. And really and truly in that 14 days, just doing keto alone, I dropped 10 pounds. But at that time, that was summer of last year. At that time, I really wasn't in the mindset to continue. It was summer. My girlfriends were saying, hey, come, let's go have lunch. Let's go here. Let's go hang out there. Friends of mine were just calling left and right. We're not working. Let's just go. And so I went and I ate and I ate and I ate. And the 10 pounds that I lost came back. Suffice it to say, make a long story short, I finally decided in 2020, this great year that we're having, that okay, I really need to do something with my weight because it's getting out of control, and all jokes aside, this cannot stand. And so I went back to the information she gave me, and I said, okay, I'm going to do this, and not only am I going to do this, I'm going to succeed at it. And not only am I going to succeed at it, but I'm going to do this longer than the 14 days that's required. And so I stretched that 14 days. I made a commitment to myself to do that 14 days, take it all the way to 90 days, 3 months. Today I'm actually on day 73. So I'm looking forward to reaching to the end to see how much weight I have actually lost in this trial time. And so included in that, so I did the keto, and then I cut out all sugars. I wasn't eating fruit at all, nothing, no added sugar, no cereal, no rice, no potatoes. For the first 2 weeks, I thought I was gonna die. I'm not lying to tell you. It was difficult because, of course, you go through all of the withdrawal phases. But once I got over that hump and literally I saw the weight start to run away, I said, okay, I'm going to do this. And then on top of that, so the keto, no sugar at all whatsoever. And then I started doing some research. Another friend shared with me the benefits of intermittent fasting. And so I added that into my routine as well. And so as of today, from January 17th to now, no, January 13th, yes, to March 25th, 42 pounds without exercise. So of course now I have to think about incorporating exercise into it to keep it off. And then when I do get to that 90 days, do I want to extend it perhaps for another 90 days, or do I want to start reincorporating things into my diet? I don't know. I haven't made that decision yet, but thank you so much for noticing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we can do Cricut projects. Awesome, because I have mine here, so we can do that. I can look into making some for you. Yes, so that's 2 for Cricut, Sonia. Thank you, Rosa. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, JLR and Rosa. Yes, it has been an amazing journey, and it's awesome because I know I've shared with you guys before that I shop only on clearance, or let's say on sale. And one of the things I like to do, especially going to one of my favorite stores, I only shop on their clearance rack. And then not only am I shopping on their clearance rack, this particular store oftentimes sends coupons for 30%, 20%, or 10% off. Sometimes you're lucky you can get a 40%. You guys probably know the store I'm talking about. And so I would go on their racks and I would purchase these jeans, dresses, shirts that were, 80 something, 90 something dollars. And I would walk out the store paying $5 or $3 for them if I shopped well that day. And so now literally what I'm doing, is shopping in my closet, because the clothes that I bought on, clearance rack for, let's say, a year to 6 months ago are the clothes that I'm wearing now. So now that I see my progress and I'm seeing, wow, wait a minute, look at how much, I have lost and how much more I can go. I am just really enjoying this journey. My son said to me, thank you, Dorothy. My son looked at me one time and he actually said, Mom, your skin is glowing, so that to me was just more incentive to keep going and not to, impede my 90 days. At least get to the 90 days, see where I am, and then make a decision of which direction I want to go. Do I extend, or do I incorporate? Do I add exercise? And then we'll just take it from there. So yeah, that's my story. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for noticing and for commenting. It has been a fabulous, fabulous journey. Yay! So any other suggestions of things that we could do? I have 2 votes for the Cricut, and most definitely I can do that because I have my Cricut as well, and we can get that going. Any other things that perhaps you guys would like to see? Like I said, whether it's glam projects, whether it's farmhouse, whether it's, a niche that we could even create for ourselves on this channel, be sure to let me know so that we can get the ideas flowing and we can get our channel up and running again. I really would like to hear from you guys. Let me see. What else can I say? That's it. That's all that's been going on with me. Is finishing my degree, losing weight, being stuck in the house, not so good, teaching digitally. That has been I don't want to say a learning curve, because one thing that I must say about my county is after we had, I think about 7 years ago, what they call Snowmageddon here in Atlanta, our county was quick to jump on the digital learning and say, well, okay, we need to have something in place just in case this ever happens again, and we need to be out of school. And suffice it to say, for the past 7 years, we have been, learning how to use the county's resources to put lessons online and have the students go to those lessons even while we're in school for homework, things like that. And so one thing I can give my county kudos for is that even though no one really was prepared for what happened, we were out on that March the 13th, which was my birthday. So shelter in place on your birthday. I couldn't do anything for my birthday. Oh my gosh, guys, you know what I'm dealing with now, right? So I couldn't do anything for my birthday, but stay in the house. I took that day to my son. He went to get, things that we needed, writing up lists. Okay, we need this, we need that, whatever. And then we were supposed to go back to school on Monday, but the county called school off on that Friday evening and send a message out because of what's going on. There'll be no more school until further notice. We'll update you week by week. And so because we were already prepared with teaching and learning digitally, it was a quick transition. Okay, I need to take my lessons out of my plan book and put them online, which was really not hard because I've been placing my lessons online all year. So I take comfort in knowing that, I work for a county that was prepared, that prepares us for virtually everything. And I really do take comfort in that. Favors for weddings and baby showers, most definitely. I have some ideas. Wall decor for the living room. Thank you, Rosa. I have some ideas. Mind you, I may not have been crafting, but the ideas have been popping into my brain and I have been sketching and writing them down. So I do have some things to start with right out of the gate. But the more you share with me, the more I'll be able to have more ideas and then we can create together. Thank you so much, Suzanne. I was sharing, I don't know if you just came in, if you just joined us, but I was sharing that I'm in the process of losing weight and what I've been doing, and lost 42 pounds since you've last seen me. So thank you so very much for noticing. Thank you, Lisa and JLR and Sonia. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, Dorothy. Ooh, Teresa. I actually have a video, and what I'll do when we get off, I will place that video, a link to that video in our community tab. Let me know, Teresa, if you know where to find that video tab, not video tab, I'm so sorry. The community tab. Let me know if you need to find the community tab, and when we get off, I will go right away and I will post that video so you could see it. I actually took 2 punch bowls from the dollar store, used one of the chains that you could probably get now because they usually come out during spring time so that you can hang your planters, using 2 of those chains. Of course, some garlands, crystal garlands, and LED lights to make that chandelier. So maybe that might be something you could do, or most definitely I could come up with some more ideas of how to put another one together. But let me know, Teresa, in August you said. Okay, so I was gonna say, let me know when her wedding is so that I can, put it in my brain and start to germinate or think about some other ideas. But I will place that video for you so that you can go and see what I did. Thank you, my darling Annette. Thank you. Easter. Okay, JLR, I can definitely do that. When you say Easter, are you thinking Easter for the kids? Are you thinking activities? Are you thinking decor for the table as, we get ready if social distancing is lifted, so that we can make our table decor nice? You let me know what it is that you want to do. Definitely. Ooh, outdoor decor such as lighting, bushes in a planter. Okay, thanks. Awesome ideas. Thank you so much for sharing and keep them coming. Hi, Cassandra. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Thank you. It's so good to see you. I missed you guys. So keep the ideas coming. Let me know what you are going to be interested in seeing. I'm going to start going back to our community page and posting things. I might probably post a question about things that you would want to see so that you can reply there as well. Of course, this chat will be available to me so that I can go back and I can take notes of some of the amazing things you guys are saying, but just so we can have some idea of where we're going to take our channel so that we're not repeating things that we have done before, or perhaps doing things that have already been done. I mean, you guys know me. If it's been done, I don't want to do it. Like I want to put my flair to it. So continue with the ideas, let me know, and we will definitely get up and running again. To those of you who are just joining us, please know that this is a live check-in just to say why I was gone for a few months, and I will share that again in a few, and just to check in to make sure that everybody is doing well. We're having this live tonight on Wednesday. I'm also going to have another check-in with you guys on Friday, and then Saturday we are going to be crafting live again Saturday evening at 7:00 p.m. so that we can start to get our channel up and running once more. For those of you who Thank you, Teresa. For those of you who are just joining us, yay! Thank you, all that plus. It's so good to see you. For those of you who are just joining us, like I said, I know I've been away for 4 months. The reason why, I had come to the end of my doctoral degree and my dissertation process, and I just had to take something off my plate to get it done. Sadly, the thing that had to come off of my plate was the channel, in an effort to make more time, and I was successful in defending my dissertation, completing it first. You have to complete it to defend it. And I love to write. I just had to take a step back when I was done. But as of October 24, 2019, I am now Dr. Danielle. So that's why I was away. And then after that was completed, I just needed some time to decompress and veg out on my couch and watch TV if I was not working. So now I'm back and I'm excited to be here. Yay! So any other questions for me? Any concerns? Any, I don't know, more ideas? Let me know. Just in honor of your time, I'm going to cut this at 8 o'clock so that you guys can continue to spend time with your wonderful families. I am enjoying, truly enjoying being home with my kids. Sometimes, sadly, my son, he still has to go out to work, but it's just because of the job that he has. But most days, my daughter and I, we chat, we play, we giggle, we laugh, and then we sit and we look at each other like, so what are we going to do now? So I am glad that I am back in my craft room. Guys, it was crazy. I had to clean it before I came live on air. I have so many things, crafting things, let's just say the raw materials that I need to inventory and I need to store. And the sad part about it is I don't know where to put it. And so when I cleaned out the craft room today, I think I had 4 bags of things, not packed to the brim, but 4 bags of just resources that I said, okay, put in the guest room, and then I'll just have to find some time to go through all of those things, inventory them, and find some place to put it so that I can just ease my mind of the burden of just all of this stuff all over the house. So I am happy to be back in my craft room. For those of you who have noticed, I got new tables. I have one here and then the same table over here on my left that I am going to use to for my crickets. And then, like I said, we're just starting our channel over and trying to get to our next goal. And I hope that you guys will help me. Yay! Awesome, 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 awesome. Yay, Lisa is excited. I am excited too. I really realized that I needed that outlet. Thank you, All That Plus. I've lost some weight, 42 pounds. Keto, no sugar, absolutely none. And intermittent fasting. And again, I'm going to say I'm not a doctor, I'm not recommending, I'm just sharing what I did. And that has been from January 13th of this year to today, March 25th. I challenged myself to 90 days of doing so, and I am now on day 73, if I remember correctly. Yay! Now, I can, the sky, like I said, the sky's the limit. Things that I want to do. I have published a book already, self-published, and I have about 5 more books in the making. My son, who is so wise for his age, said to me, Mom, instead of publishing those books now while I was still attaining my degree, I would suggest that you wait. And when I asked him why, I said, well, why do you think so? And his response was, would you rather buy a book from a Danielle Walcott, or would you rather buy a book from a Dr. Danielle Walcott? And when he said it, I was like, dude's got a point. So now that I finished my degree and I have my title, my immediate urge, my immediate want, my immediate goal would be the better word, is to go and get those books completed and to get them published. If I think about it, have, God willing, 5 more years, 6 more years before I can retire. So the question is, and has always been, do I want to stay in the classroom for those 5 or 6 more years? Do I want to perhaps go the route as administrator for the 6 more years to get to my 30 to retire? Or would I possibly want to work on the county level in the district office, or even possibly for the Department of Education for the state? So all of those ideas run around in my head, and whenever I think to quantify it, and whenever I think, okay, I need to make a decision, the first thing that always pops up are to get my books out. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm still in the classroom this year with plans for being in the classroom next year. So if it takes me, the rest of this year and the rest of next year, academic year, May, to get my books out, then I could possibly take the summer to answer that question and see in which direction I'll fly. I also have some entrepreneurial ideas that I'm playing with and writing down on paper and trying to flesh them out to see what could possibly work. I could even go into the field of consulting in education with my title. So like I said earlier, the sky is the limit. It's just for me to have a goal list right now, which my books are at the top of that list, getting them out, and then deciding what I want to do next. So I hope that has answered your question. All right. I mean, JLR, you can. I can place a link under this video when we get off, because I'm also an affiliate with Cricut, so that you can go in and see what they have and the price range for them. I love, love, love mine. And when I look at all of the wonderful Cricut activities or crafts that are out there, sometimes even I feel inadequate, because people are out there doing amazing things with using their Cricut. They're sewing, they're making bags, they're making clothes, they're making, it's amazing. They're making those flowers that you can use to put up on your backdrops. It's amazing. So I would say, if that is a direction that you would want to go as a crafter, take some time to look into the things you can use a Cricut to create. And if it piques your interest, then I will say, go right ahead and have at it. That would be a decision that you have to make. But I'm going to place some links under this video so that you can see the wonderful things and so that you can see the prices on them. Some of the older models are reasonable. Some of the newer models can cost you a penny. This one that I have cost me a pretty penny. Not too pretty, but it's the most expensive crafting resource that I have. So just putting that out there, but I will definitely place that link for you when we are finished. Got it. Okay, yes. It's too many. Oh my gosh. It's too many, and I keep telling myself it would be nice to own a new house. It would be amazing to be able to move into a new house. But then I'm like, okay, a new house, more space. I'm gonna probably pack that one up too. So it just comes on down to inventorying and making sure you're storing the things in a manageable way. And that's what I need to work on. The Cricut is and I can't turn my camera so you can see mine, but the Cricut Maker is a die cut machine that you can use to cut all sorts of different materials to create crafts. Whether you want to work in wood, whether you want to work in cardstock, whether you want to work in paper or vinyl. Some people use their Cricuts to make vinyl cutouts for t-shirts, and some people are making a living making t-shirts with their Cricuts. So it just all depends on the medium that you would like to use, so that you can go in, figure out what you want to do with your Cricut and go right ahead and do it. Like I said, there's some amazing Cricut artists out there to whom I can only aspire to. Their levels are amazing, but it's just a matter of sitting, learning, watching, reading, which I'm ready to do now that my brain is free of my doctoral process. But yeah, look into it. I will place a link under this video when we're finished. Yeah, Annette, I mean, literally, when I got mine, I felt like an amateur. What am I doing? Why is this so hard? You know, but it pays off. The more you do, the more you learn, the more you stick with it, you can make amazing things. I am still impressed with, like I said, the things that I see. I have the Cricut Maker, which is the newest model they have put out, and it's amazing. It's pretty amazing. Yes, Beverly. Yep, learning to use it. That's what you have to do. It's a whole, new monster. Just for lack of a better word, it's not a monster. It's a great thing, but it's a whole new ball game. Literally, I'm on the learning curve, and I don't necessarily like learning curves, but you have to learn to be able to excel in something, and that's where I am right now. I have the Cricut Maker, the newest model that was put out, I want to say last year, early last year. Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah. So my darlings, oh my gosh, if there is nothing else, it is 8 o'clock now. I thank all of you who tuned in for tuning in. Those of you who are still here, I thank you for your time and I honor you. Those of you who were here and you left because you had other things to do, I understand. Like I said, the Joy Maker is a smaller version of the Cricut Maker. Oh, okay. Beverly, I've never seen or heard of the Joy Maker, so thank you. Thank you so much for letting me know. Sonia, you have the Explore Air too. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, ladies, for letting me know. Like I said, I'm still learning. I am nowhere near an expert in Cricut. So if that's what you guys want to do and we want to learn together, then we are going to have at it. I cannot wait. But like I was saying, I just wanted to reach out to make sure you guys were okay. I missed you guys so much. Even when I was struggling to finish my dissertation, even when I was writing until 3 o'clock in the morning to go lay down for 2 hours to get up to go to work. I thought about you guys during all of those times and just could not wait until I could get back to this space again to share my talents with you, to get ideas from you so that we could craft and learn one from the other together. And so now that this point in time is here, I am excited. I am over the moon. And whereas, as I was telling my students earlier, those who logged on, I really wish I was back in school because I miss them, and teaching and learning is different live than it is digitally. But I realize now with this time, now that I have this time, I really need to do something with it. And so I'm back in my craft room and I'm excited to be here. Yay! It just came out a few months ago. Right, the maker. Yeah, it wasn't too long ago at all. Of course, Lisa. Thank you so much for that. It warms my heart. It warms my heart. Thank you, all that plus. So I will see you guys again on Friday, where I'm going to check in to make sure that we are doing well. I will also see you guys on Saturday when we're going to have a craft with me live. What I will do tomorrow is, once I wrap my head around that thing it is that we're going to be making, I will put that list perhaps under this video as well as in the community tab. So please make sure you know where to find that community tab. I will start posting messages and ideas and sneak peeks there so that we can get our channel up and running. If you know someone who was in our channel who you did not see tonight in the feed, please be sure to reach out to them and say, hey, she's back, so that they can find me on Friday and they can find me on Saturday. And I want to say to you guys, please make sure that your notifications are on. You know, sometime for some reason it just automatically toggles. If it's on, it toggles off by itself. We don't know why, but just constantly check to make sure that your notification bell has been rung and that you're checking to make sure that you say all notifications. If she puts out a video, I want to know. If she sends a community message, I want to know. If she's going to be live, I want to know. Make sure you check all notifications so that we can see each other. All right, my darlings. Thank you so much, Deborah. Thank you, Sanja. Thank you, Dorothy and JLR. And I will see you guys, God willing, on Friday evening. Please, 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 my darlings, take care of yourselves and know that I love you all. Mwah. Mwah. Oh my gosh, I can't tell when last I did that. It was 4 months ago. Mwah, 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 mwah. But it feels so good. So thank you guys for logging in tonight. Good night and stay safe. Thank you, Annette. Bye.